Look at a clock. It feels like one of the most natural things in the world, as ancient as the sun. It isn't. The time on that clock was invented in a single afternoon by a group of railroad executives trying to stop their trains from crashing into each other. For most of history, time was local and literal. Noon was the moment the sun sat highest over your town, not the next town, yours. When it was noon in Boston, it was 11:48 in New York. Every city was its own little island of time, and for thousands of years, that was completely fine. Then came the railroad. Suddenly, you could cross those invisible time borders in hours instead of weeks, and the islands started to collide. Two trains sharing one track, running on two different clocks, is not an inconvenience. It's a countdown. Nobody could agree on what time it was. A railway engineer named Sandford Fleming proposed something radical: divide the entire planet into 24 slices, each 1 hour apart, all measured from a single agreed-upon line. The people who forced the change weren't governments, they were businesses. On October 11, 1883, railroad executives gathered in Chicago and simply decided: 5 time zones, no vote in Congress, no law. It took effect on November 18, 1883, the day of 2 noons. Clocks were wound backward to match, so people experienced noon twice in the same day. For one afternoon, you could watch time itself get overwritten. In the United States, standard time wouldn't become law for another 35 years, not until 1918. For a generation, the entire country ran on a schedule set by private corporations, simply because everyone went along with it. And that famous 1884 conference in Washington? It agreed on Greenwich as the world's center line, but it never actually adopted time zones. The world was already running on railroad time before the politicians caught up. Time zones were never handed down by nature. They're a human invention, and a political one. China stretches across 5 solar hours and forces all of it into a single time zone. The time you wake up to, clock into work by, and measure your whole life against is an agreement. A useful fiction we all decided to believe, born from the need to keep trains from hitting each other.